Gila monster.
It's like
Gila monster,
monster, man.
is how I would pronounce it. Gila monster. Fucking.
You know what? You're probably right on that. Actually, I only know this. I saw on a comment on YouTube. There was a Gila, however you want to say that, is crazy in Indonesian. Let's take a translation. Would be crazy. It's like a crazy monster, which is kind of fun. That's right up Gizzard's alley, which makes it right up our alley.
I didn't know that.
If you all have heard it, yeah, same. And I mean, it could also have many different meanings in other languages. So maybe Indonesian wasn't what they were. Like, oh no, that's not what it means at all. But just a little insight, real quick, a little something to chew on.
Yeah.
It would make sense with Gizzard, so I don't doubt it one bit. To the folks that have heard it, you'd probably agree with me, maybe not. I think it sounds a lot like Perihelion. It's got bum 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 bum, kind of like that steady rocker vibe. But reading the comments, man, people were loving it. People were like, whoa, this is a lot of people really like that heavy Gizzard stuff. So if that's what they're teasing, I know that's going to tickle a lot of people's fancy. I thought it was pretty cool. It'll grow on me like so many others do. But I just thought it was cool. It wasn't like blowing my brain apart or anything like that. No, I'll hold on to this for a second. But yeah, what were your thoughts, man?
It's kind of like.
Let me ask you also. Is
man,
that the
don't
Gizzard
interrupt
you're
me,
looking for
bro.
right now? I got to throw two things at you, man. What did you think of the song? And is that the Gizzard you're currently looking for?
Wow.
1, 2.
You led me in there. You already know me well enough, so let's get into that. This is everything. Maybe people might not like what I say this, and let me go full in before you start. See, this is why I hate Tommy, man. He's a piece of shit, dude. All right. This is everything that I love in King Gizzard. This is the reason that I think that they're an incredible band, and I could wrap it up in any form of detail. I mean, obviously, Stu's singing most of the vocals. Ambrose is singing vocals, and Joey's singing back up, and then Joey comes in with a fucking solo-ish thing going on. These are elements that make a perfect King Gizzard song to me, all right? And then the momentum of the song being like more of a traditional rock feel is how I would put it, more of a traditional. When I say traditional, I mean 4/4 shit, where it's a straightforward tempo, they don't have any crazy time switches. They don't stop the song and and mellow. Yeah, it's not really like that. It's a little more straightforward.
Not yet, man. Not yet.
However, if you listen to Rat's Nest, those are even more complex, I would say, metal songs that are not your typical metal songs. This is even more different from that. This steps into the realm of your Nonagon Infinity stuff, right? This is like your perfect rock song. And also like Chain of Being, rather. I'm sorry. I understand that that's not everybody's cup of tea. That is my cup of tea. That is my, when you're capable, dude, being a jam band is awesome, and I'm not taking away any element from that, but when you're also capable, this is one of the big things that I love about King Gizzard, to step into a genre and go, this is how you do it, in case you were wondering, and then boom, they drop a song like this. This is just the droplings. I can't wait to hear it produced, and I can't wait to hear it live. Sure. Those are going to be two different things, and I'm going to get to experience that this year. I'm excited about that, obviously, at the Red Rock show. Once I saw, by the way, I have to step aside and say this because I'll forget about it. Once I saw the Cavern shows and what it was on the inside, I was immediately like, ooh, if they do that ever again, I'd need to come back. I'll go see them if they do that again, because that is worth it.
I know, man.
That
it's
is
so
worth
sick.
it. And then I was like, because I could figure something out. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But, that is worth it. I didn't – it's like The Matrix. Like that scene in The Matrix where everyone's dancing in the cave at night. It's like that. And, everyone's like, we're going to die tomorrow, man. Fuck yeah. Like that.
That's cool with me.
Pretty trippy vibes in there, man. I'm not saying I would fully – I don't know, man. I got to chill with the – anyways, let's – this is really the type of music that I am fascinated with from King Gizzard, where I don't care who wrote it. It feels like they all wrote it together, and it just pooped out of their brain, no problem. And it's still, this is the mind-blowing part, You could say, oh yeah, they have a similar sound or whatever. Yeah, but show me the song that this exactly sounds like in their catalog. Sorry. Show me the exact, because I don't think this song sounds like anything they've done. And they're able to do this. They're able to just continually put out music that sounds new, sounds innovative, sounds fresh, and I don't get it. I don't know who the fuck, what alien they're in contact with that they're just and I'm just being funny. I'm not taking away from their talent, obviously, but just, dude, it feels like they're plugged into some intergalactic stream that makes them capable of doing this. It's mind-blowing, and I think this song sounds original. It could be any, and I've said this so many times. You guys probably are sick of me repeating myself, and I'm sorry about that, genuinely. But this could be a single on anybody's album and the best song that they've ever written in their band, period. And, like, that's it. And they're just like, yeah, watch this, bitches. And I'm not, maybe that's not their attitude, but, like, I feel like it is. I really do. I feel like it
Watch
is.
this.
Because they pay
It
off.
does feel like that to an extent.
They pay off their fans. I'm done talking here, Brian. I'm sorry. They pay off their fans. They go in and they're like, we appreciate you guys. We're going to drop fucking missiles on you. And they do it. They pay you off. They're like, we appreciate you coming to see us nonstop. And as the mentality of a comedian, I love that. Where you feel pressure from your fans where, dude, they're not going to keep coming back from playing the same album 5 years in a row. I have to give them new shit. And as a performer, it doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any better than that when, like, an artist.
It doesn't, man. No, you're
I was
totally right on
talking
that.
to you about this before, but artists can really appreciate, and I don't want to, I'm not tooting horns of anybody out, whatever, but, like, artists can genuinely appreciate art on a crazy level, and it doesn't matter what stuff, like, you know, I don't want to exaggerate, but, like, true artists can appreciate a mime. You know, they're like, damn, man, that guy's getting it. You know what I mean? You can really, at some level of you, go, this is an artistry. This guy's doing this because he loves this. You know, you're not out there miming it because you're going to get rich off it. You're miming it up because you love that shit. So you have to appreciate that on some kind of level. And I think that's dope, man. They get down like that. And I don't know if I want to call myself an artist. I don't think anybody would want to call themselves that, but, like, I appreciate the detail and the attention to everything that they're doing. Fucking phenomenal song, in other words. I loved it, and I'm gonna listen to it more, and I can't wait for the real version to come out. I feel like I'm being that guy, but did they release it on their YouTube, or is that some random person's YouTube?
No, not even. Nah, these are people, like, recording doing God's work out there and recording stuff like this. And of course, this is gonna happen.
Doing on the street reporting, and I guess I'm, like, torn about that. But as a podcast, I have to say, keep it up. You're doing good things. But
absolutely, man.
As the artist, I don't know if I would want my material to slip out as I'm working on it. But maybe they do. Maybe that's dope. It's like like hyping it up, like a trailer. You know, you're gonna get.
Oh, it is. It 100% is. Yeah,
like a trailer for the album coming out.
I mean, think of, and totally, and I mean everything you said, like what you just said about you can't wait to hear it, because I thought the same thing. Can't wait to hear it actually, like what the recording is like, what's it in between on the album, all that kind of stuff. You know, we all think that way about this Gizzard stuff, man. So that's strictly a teaser. That was a live performance that they did. Like, oh, we got a little new one to drop for you, and it's like, oh, bro, please. So it's only. Yeah, dude, it's just hyping up everybody, and I really like your take on it, man. And on King Gizzard, of course, you know how I feel about them, man. It's a very similar way. They rewarding the fan, like you said, that is all the time. I mean, they're doing the European tour right now, so I look at the set list and I see what they play, and like I have to tell myself it's just to not be so jealous of not going to all these shows. Like, I wouldn't have been so mad missing that show. Like, I wouldn't have been so mad. But the set lists are amazing. You know, like they dip and dive into their catalog so well. Of course, there's stuff that they play more than others, naturally. But I mean, Stu said in an interview not too long ago, he's like they have a bench of about maybe it was Joey. They have a bench about 100 songs, and they dip into it and they look at what songs
active
should be played, haven't been played in a while. Active. They have 100 active songs or so. You know, and that's fucking killer to do, man. I know we all appreciate it. To throw in little newbies like that is very fun. Yeah, killer song. It'll be good. Funny because they've been teasing this idea of doing like I don't want to use the word techno. I feel like that's outdated, but they're gonna do like an electronic album, and you see a lot of pictures floating around with Joey and Stu, and they have like synths and like different stuff like that, and you're like, what's going on? And they've been teasing this for like a month now, I would say. So, and then funny, they're like, hey, new song, it's called Gila Monster, and it's like, wait, what? It's just like so the opposite of what they were saying. So King Gizzard, I could totally see that song in the middle of some synthy, weird, unlike Gizzard, more like a Bullet kind of vibe stuff. So I don't know. So we'll see, man. Yeah, I'm itching for them to drop something new, which I'm sure will happen sooner than later if I had to guess.